Alright, lesson 8.8 is the multiplication of mixed numbers. So we're going to introduce how to do that. Just a quick review, we did this in unit 5. We talked about our mixed numbers and our improper fractions a little bit, but if we have our shape here worth 1, this would be 1, 2, 3, and then we know each triangle is worth 6, so 3 and 5, 6. Or we could count up all the little 6 that we have and we would have 23 6. So just kind of a reminder of how that works. If you take a look on page 272, there's some good practice here with changing mixed numbers into fractions and then improper fractions back to mixed numbers. So let's do a couple together as review. Remember our shortcut here is we can do 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13 fifths. Our denominator is always going to stay the same. Okay, if we do another one, 8 times 4 is 32, plus 7 is 39, and our denominator was 8. If we want to go the other way and go from an improper fraction to a mixed number, we're going to ask ourselves how many 3's go into 7? There's 2. We know that 3 times 2 is 6, so there's 1 left over. Denominator stays the same. How many 1's go into 6? Well, anytime you have a fraction or a number over 1, it's always going to be that number. Okay, down below there's some practice with adding your whole numbers plus your fractions. Really, we know that 2 plus 7/8 is going to give us 2 and 7/8. So it's just another way to show how you get that mixed number. Okay, so do a little bit of practice there. And then let's take a look at how we can use that to help us multiply. Alright, here we have either whole numbers times fractions or mixed numbers times fractions. So whenever you have a whole number, you know now that you put that over 1. So 4 times 3 is 12, 1 times 5 is 5. So I would get 12 fifths. But simplified, we have to change our improper. So it goes, 5 goes into 12 twice, there's 2 left over out of the 5, so I get my 2 and 2 fifths as my simplified answer. My mixed number needs to be changed into a fraction. When I multiply, I have to do fraction times fraction, not mixed number times fraction. So make sure we change this. So 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So I have 9 fourths times 2 thirds. 9 times 2 is 18. 4 times 3 is 12. When you do this, you're going to end up with an improper fraction. So we have to simplify. 12 goes into 18 once. There's 6 out of 12 left over, or 1 1/2 as our simplified answer. Okay, again, we're going to take this mixed number and change it into an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. 8 thirds times 3. Remember, it'll be 3 over 1. Multiply straight across, numerator times numerator. 24, denominator times denominator. 24 divided by 3, you know, is 8. So there's our answer, and that's how you multiply mixed numbers.